want to do the 3. You shook on it. I respect you, and I will continue to respect you in and out the ring, Katie, but you did shake on it, not knowing. And if you say that it's you call the shots, you could have called the shots that day. You should have not shook my hand if you wasn't going to say this one. You know, if we have an extra minute, it won't go your way.
I think the point of 3 minute round was to prove to people that you get more knockouts. How many knockouts did you get in your 12 3-minute rounds? 0. It was a good advertisement for a 12 3-minute round fight for women who was born. So I don't think Netflix are too disappointed. This fight is a 10 2-minute round fight.
She says the world knows that she won the fight. Does that bother you?
I'm uninterested in what Amanda says about the fight. I'm only interested in what the judges say about the fight.
New York, what is up? What is up? What is up? Can you guys believe this? Let's go. The biggest, the best, the brightest night in the history of women's combat sports. We can't get a microphone that works though. Thank you, Netflix, to MSG, to my team at MVP, to the fans, to all of the fighters, and above all to Amanda and Katie for making this happen. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster.com. Get them before they sell out. I'm beyond grateful to be on this stage today as I look back to where I was to where we are. I moved to Los Angeles when I was 16. Made a bunch of money before I was 20. I thought I was the king of the world, but in many ways I was on a destructive downward spiral. Made many mistakes, which I still am judged for today, but those errors made me who I am today. Boxing found me 5 years ago where I made my professional debut. That night I fell in love with the sport. Amazingly, that event, unknowingly, was when I met Amanda Serrano, who I didn't know of, but who was already a decorated multi-division champion and was fighting on the same card as me, except off of TV, which is insane. Who would have known that we would be here together today? Amanda. When Nikisa and I started MVP 3.5 years ago, we had 3 priorities. 1, to be fighter first. 2, to give young boxers opportunity. And 3, to elevate women's boxing to the forefront of the sport. Every decision we have made since has been driven by those priorities. And well, here we are. The second ever boxing event on Netflix, headlined by 2 of the greatest athletes in boxing history, and stacked with the best fighters in the world. Every fight on this main card will either be an undisputed or unified championship. Insane. And to all of the amazing fighters on this stage, you have earned this spot. This is your moment. This is your time to show the world what we are all about. To shut up these ignorant incumbents who say women's boxing doesn't belong here, or for the new entrants who show no regard or respect for women. It's them who don't belong. It's Amanda and Katie's show, but it's your job to steal the spotlight and seal your future. To Katie Taylor, we may be on opposite sides, opposite teams, but we are on the same team, the side of goodness, the side of giving back, the side of God. You are a great champion, and I appreciate having the opportunity to work with you again. To the GOAT, Amanda Serrano, you are the heart and soul of MVP. You are the warrior that the world watched last November fight through the cuts. You are the greatest Puerto Rican champion of all time and the leader of equality. And above all, you're an amazing human being who deserves every bit of success. When the bell rings on Friday, July 11th, from MSG live on Netflix, Amanda Serrano will become the highest paid female athlete in the history of all sports. Highest payday for an event, tournament match ever.
I was about to say, not including tennis players.
Get that money.
I know that's not.
This event is the biggest one of my career, inside or outside the ring. To be able to promote this event, these athletes at MSG on Netflix at the age of 28 is an honor and privilege that I take extremely seriously. And I promise every one of you on this stage, and to all the women who have joined MVP, we will not let you down. You take care of business in the ring, and we will do everything we can for you outside of the ring.
Did you win? Did you do enough?
Yes, of course I won. It was an amazing fight. We've had 2 of the best fights in the history of boxing. 2 very, very close fights, but I think that the margins at the top were always very tiny, but I did come out the deserved winner. I just thank God really that it just saw in my favour as well. But I just think this is an amazing event. Regardless, this is insane. Looking back at my whole career, this is the proudest moment of my whole career right now. Headline the show, an all-female card. Just thanks so much to MVP for this amazing opportunity. Not just an all-female card, but a top-quality all-female card. This is one of the best women's sporting events in history, and what a privilege it is to be headlining with a great champion, Amanda Serrano. So, wow, this is incredible.
Listen, this is truly a great opportunity, not just for Katie and I, but for all these incredible women up here right now. This is a great opportunity for all of them to shine, and they're going to do that come Friday night, July 11th. And I'm just honored to be part of MVP for how they're helping women in sports, how in boxing, how they're giving us our biggest payday, how they're giving us the biggest spotlight on the biggest platform, Netflix, and the biggest stage, MSG. I'm truly honored to be a part of this this night, and yeah, I'm going to win officially.
Historically, Katie, when someone's up 2-0, a trilogy doesn't usually happen. Why does this make sense for you?
Well, this is still the biggest fight in boxing right now, I feel, and I think, as far as I know, this is the first trilogy in the female fight game, so we're creating history once more. The first two fights were absolutely epic. They're the most exciting fights of the year, and I'm pretty sure the number 3 is going to deliver again, but I just want to be involved in the biggest fights possible. And I just want to continue to create history in my sport, and this is another legacy building fight for myself and Amanda. And I am 2-0 against Amanda, but I just wanted to prove myself once more, and what an amazing opportunity that I have in July 11th again.
This trilogy is granted because I feel like I won this fight. Clearly, I think the world, the millions of people who are watching on Netflix, the 70,000 plus in the stadium, felt like I won this fight. Nonetheless, Katie Taylor is a great champion, and I can't wait to share the ring with her once again. The third time's the charm for us here in New York. It's a full circle coming back to New York, and I'm just excited. And I just have to, be smart. I'm bringing in. Adding new people to my team, and we have 3 months to go at it and train really hard and just tighten up those loose ends, and I guarantee come July 11th I will be the new.
I asked recently Eddie Hearn why this fight wasn't going to be 12 3-minute rounds, and he said because Katie didn't want to give up undisputed. The WBC will not recognize her in this fight if that were to be the case. Do you respect that decision, or do you feel like she owes you those 12 3-minute rounds?
Listen, well, we shook on it, if you can roll the tapes. We shook on it. She didn't agree when we went to sign the contract. Listen, I believe I was undisputed champion, and I believe I wanted to fight 3 minutes, 12 rounds. I believe women can do it. We're capable of doing it, as you saw. And WBC said no, so I had to give up one of my babies. I worked hard for that belt. I worked hard for all my belts. They decided they weren't gonna go with it, so I had to give it up. I had to go with what I believed in, and I believed in the 12 threes. So if that's her choice, then that's her choice. But I believe hardly that women should get the recognition and the equality that the men get.
I think it was a matter of principle that the challenger shouldn't be dictating the terms of the fight. I am 2-0 here, and I'm in the driving seat here, and that's only right. At the end of the day, Amanda needs this fight a lot more than I do. I have a long history of big fights against big names.
You can't say you were a real fighter and never want to do the 3. You shook on it. I respect you, and I will continue to respect you in and out the ring, Katie, but you did shake on it, not knowing. And if you say that it's you call the shots, you could have called the shots that day. You should have not shook my hand if you wasn't going to say this one. You know, if we have an extra minute, it won't go your way.
point of a 3-minute round was to prove to people that you get more knockouts. How many knockouts did you get in your 12 3-minute rounds? 0. It wasn't good advertising for a 12 3-minute round fight for women who was boring. So I don't think Netflix are too disappointed this fight is a 10 2-minute round fight.
She says the world knows that she won the fight. Does that bother you?
I'm only interested in what Amanda says about the fight. I'm only interested in what the judges say about the fight.
The world has eyes. The world has eyes. They saw what they saw. It sucks that it takes 3 judges, 3 people who see something completely different, but millions of people saw it another way.
Even with the ridiculous point deduction during that fight, the 3 judges still saw it my way. I was the 0 winner, and here we are again, having a silly conversation because you're trying to create a narrative that you were up in that fight. That's not okay, Amanda.
I never said I was wrong. I just said the judges didn't see it my way.
But Katie and Amanda, the 2 nicest women in boxing. You guys just had your first argument, and we loved it. We loved it. Amanda, if you were to win on July 11th. When you win on July 11th, will that be enough because she has 2 wins, or it's going to be like Manny Pacquiao and Marquez?
No, this is called unfinished business for a reason. Come July 11th, I will finish that business and become victorious. And then Katie can do what she wants to do.
Okay. Katie, I love you both, by the way. You both are amazing individuals. But Katie, 140, you're undisputed twice. It's ridiculous. I've never seen you upset before. What was it specific that got you this upset? Because you came here ready, it seems like.
I don't think I'm upset. I'm just speaking my mind. It's okay to do that.
What triggered that? For you to speak your mind?
Well, Ariel just asked you to respond to what was being said, and so I just responded. So here I am responding, and I just feel like Amanda's not in a position to dictate, and she's not in a position to change the format of women's boxing. That's okay to say that. I have my own opinion here, and I'm just ready to fight.
Thank you.
I do want to remind everyone that the ticket revenue in 24 hours has already surpassed the revenue for the 2022 first fight, which is incredible. Yes, that's unbelievable, right? Ticketmaster.com. You called her delusional about her take on the fight. You feel like she has been disrespectful as well?
I mean, she's got her own opinions about the fight as well, but she has to respect the decisions, and if you look at those fights, you can clearly see that I won those 2 fights. It's really, really insane that she thinks she won those fights, but
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not. Listen, that's my. Like she said, that's my opinion, but not only mine. It's other millions of people as well. But I'm just respectful to Katie, and I will continue to be respectful for her. And we're gonna go out there and we're gonna put it all on the line this fight. So you're gonna see who's the true champion come July 11th. We both want it just as much as each other. I'm gonna work hard. She's gonna work hard. She has to prove to everybody and to herself that she beat me convincingly both those fights. And I need to go out there and prove to those judges, like, come on, give me. Like, come on, what are you watching? So it's gonna be a great fight between both of us. We're not gonna disappoint the fans. And like she said, the fans are gonna be the winners come July 11th. But not just from this fight, but this whole card up here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Ariel, the fight of the night is up for grabs. You don't know which one of these fights will be wearing that crown come July 11th.
Love it. Gary Casamassa 6-0, going up against the 2-0, 2-time Olympian Tam Thibault.
So that's how sitting with you. Huh? So that's how sitting beside you.
Let's call you back and I'll be a bitch.
Okay.
knockouts against Serrano Metcalf, 14-4-1, 2 knockouts in a 10-round world title unification bout contested at 118 pounds. Alicia Baumgartner, 15-1, 7 knockouts, all action, always in the pocket, always throwing bombs, going up against the 12-0 Jennifer Miranda. 10-round, undisputed super featherweight championship fight contested at 130 pounds. Super lightweight champion, the pride of Ireland, Katie Taylor! And her opponent, the pride of Puerto Rico and New York City, the 7 division world champion, moving up once again, the one and only, the real deal, Amanda Serrano! Second fight, rocking the head here. 2 of the greatest fighters in the history of the sweet science. Round 3. Round 21. Goes down July 11th. Step aside, Ali Frazier. Holyfield Bull. Gotti Ward. You have some company in the form of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. One more time, everyone. These are the women, and there are more to come as well, that will be competing on a historic night, Friday, July 11th. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca